What's up, everybody? This is the Qool podcast, something you got to deal with. I'm your host. My name is Q. I have a little quick one for you, another quick one. This is something a little different. I like to do the music reviews. I like to do merch reviews, but I got a little something different now. If you follow the Qool podcast, you know that I promote independent brands, small brands, local brands, and I'm wearing them right now. This is a local Pittsburgh one, Rituals Clothing. We got Volare Toro on the t-shirt here. So I'll leave a link to both of these websites in the description on YouTube. And I recently got a new pair of shoes, a pair of shoes that I've been wanting to get for a while, but I didn't have the chicken for it. But I finally got my hands on a pair of these, and these are some John Geiger shoes. I just call them the Geigers. Now these are the GF-01’s, and these shoes are real similar to Air Force Ones, but let me get some history out the way, because John Geiger is a Pittsburgh native. If you know me, I'm from Pittsburgh. That's where I'm located, and that's where Geiger's coming out of. But check this out. I've been kind of following John Geiger from a distance. I know about him. I knew somebody who was closer to him, and so I've always seen his name around. I remember like back in the day, he had something to do with Darrelle Revis. If you remember Darrelle Revis on the New York Jets, Revis Island, he was around Darrelle Revis. I don't know for what. I don't know if he was like managing him or styling him. I don't know. This is where the following from a distance comes from. And then I knew that he was like making custom shoes. Like he would take a pair of shoes and put his twist on them. And I believe he was selling them. I can be wrong about that, but he might have been flipping the joints too. Like he would flip these Nikes. He would have the misplaced checks, and they would be like checks all over the Nike joint. It's hard. I'm probably not giving this description pretty well, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So I've been, following him from a distance, and then he finally came out with his own joint. He came out with shirts. They got trucker hats, and of course the shoes, which I got a pair right here that I'm going to unbox for the first time. I have not seen these in person yet. So these joints are the white distressed suede. Let me see if you can see that. If it's gonna... whatever. White distressed suede, John Geiger. Let's open these up. And the thing about this is, what's interesting about the John Geiger brand is this cat got sued twice. Like twice to my knowledge. For one, he got sued by Vans. That was crazy. I remember seeing that on the gram, like, he's getting sued by Vans. And when he got sued by Nike, I'm like, okay, I understand it. Like, I get it. But, okay. Okay, we got John Geiger. I like the wrapping. Let's check this out. All right, let me sit back so y'all can see this. Got an extra pair of shoelaces in here. Yeah, I'm about to be real clean in these. Oh, yeah. I'm about to be too clean. Oh, let me hold them up to the camera. Yeah. So these are hand distressed, and he was saying, or the website says, that each pair was uniquely distressed, right? So there's not one pair that's exactly the same. So these would be a good beater shoes that you could just wear every day. And I'm just from feeling this around. Now check this out. This is what they said. Vans tried to sue him for this. You see that? Imagine getting sued for that. But he recently won. Oh, check out this. I'm about to be making them prints in the snow. Oh man. Yeah, but back to Vans. Vans tried to get him on this. They said, you're stealing our swag. But apparently they dropped it. They dropped that lawsuit. Nike, they took him to court about that. But I think that case is settled. Oh yeah. And this is the thing, man. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Because Like, I feel like he's like the biggest Pittsburgh designer, unless there's somebody that I'm not aware of. So these are the shoes, and in my vlogs, you're about to see me wearing these a lot. I'm really digging these shoes. And he was in an interview with like Trinidad James and some other dudes. I think the channel was called like Soul Collector, or the podcast was called Soul Collector. And he was talking about how he like thrives on luxury. Now, I got a pair of Forces and I got a pair of Vans. But specifically talking about Air Forces, you can really feel the difference. I believe this is leather. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody else has these shoes. But I'm digging them, man. Let me know. You got these in the back. They smell good. That new shoe smell. But shout out to all the designers, man. I'm gonna continue to support. Like, I feel like I own way more local small brand stuff than like regular commercial stuff these days, except when it comes to pants. I don't know too many like people who are making pants, more so shirts, hats, and stuff. But these are the GF-01’s, John Geigers. I'm about to like, I like these, man. I like these. This is my first pair of John Geigers, but this will not be my last pair. And that's on Pittsburgh. Cool Hand Podcast, something you got to deal with. Easy.